Okay, hopefully this is the last one of these for a while. What I've been doing the last two videos without even knowing it. I don't know anything about a Lua console, but evidently I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But if you go to the tilde key on your PC, it's the wavy line above the tab on mine. I'll put a link in. It'll be the first link in this, maybe others. I'm trying to find the information in forums, and it's not easy. It's a bitch to search for it, because if you search Lua console, it wants to show you everybody that ever talked about a console game in the forums.
I was doing these with Wolfgang, and Wilson said science was his area, so we're with Wilson again. He does have to eat. I did an all-day world, though. I was going to get rid of rain, but I kind of like rain. I did like lots of carrots and lots of berries, so I don't have to dick around with that. I might keep this world. I was going to keep the Wolfie's world, but he was pretty much stark raving nuts by the time I got through with him, so.
But there's been a lot of inputs in comments. I'm sorry, but one of the best things for you to do is to read the comments in number 362, number 363, and this one. There are people that have evidently been doing this since they first put it in the game. Well, obviously there have been people that have been doing it since they first put it in the game. But they are light years ahead of anything that I'm doing. And there's some viewers that don't know about it at all. And I knew about it, but I'd never tried to do anything with it, and I've never used anything quite like it before. I've used something similar. And there's a lot of shortcuts in the comments about how not to have to type everything over and over again, and how not to have to type debug spawn, and but anyway, normally I try to consolidate everything in comments, but there's just too much. Assassin Cow 1251 was kind enough to put a bunch of controls, and I'd have to sit and do them to be sure of what he's even saying. The tech side of any of this is not my area. But basically, above your tab key is a wavy line, or above my tab key is a wavy line. It's called a tilde. It's also called, on Steam, the button for the Lua console. So you press it opens a chat window. If you type in that chat window, debug spawn, whatever it is you want, as long as you're on the same code as they are. Now, Gamers Forever 117 just told me, I think, that manure wasn't manure, it was poop. So let's start with that input first and see if it works. I assume that's what he was telling me. My Windows updated my computer, and it's been crashing like every 2 seconds, so I'm not best pleased at this point. So, alright, so we've got debug spawn poop. Then you press enter, and we have poop. Thank you, Gamers Forever 117. I no longer have to search for poop in my world. I can find it through this. Alright, what everyone's telling me is if you press the up arrow, you get that back again. And I didn't. What if we do tilde up arrow? Ah, okay. So press the tilde again, and I'm going to call it, or press the Lua console. I don't know, tilde is shorter to say. Wavy line. Press wavy line. Now that thing is also an actual symbol in writing in certain languages. I think Spanish has the tilde. So what happens when you got a keyboard that's a Spanish keyboard, or a keyboard that has that in their language? I don't know. I assume there's an alternative. Now the first link I put up will have, I think it's 2 or 3 messages down, it has alternatives to that wavy line key. You can also Google what is the wavy line key, or what else. I can't remember how to phrase it, but I think if you just Google what is a wavy line key, you'll wind up with posts for stuff like what your alternatives are. I know of no computer except the one that I own. Okay, what Jack asked me, and it's great to see you back, buddy. Missed you. Suggested. Now, one thing was, first of all, you press the tilde and then you press the up arrow. If you do enter, you get more poop. So tilde, up arrow, enter, more poop, or gunpowder, or whatever it is you're doing, merms, whatever. Okay, and I'm sorry I didn't show you all this, but I didn't know any of it, and I don't know anywhere to find it. I can't find a guide. It's like people knowing how to play the game or something. It's like if you try to find a concrete, I've got to get away from the flies. I'm sorry, and I want to be on a light background. It's the video maker in me. Okay, for science, Wilson. So where were we? Tilde. Up arrow. Okay, what Jackass Me said, instead of retyping debug spawn, which with my verbal dyslexia seems to have moved into whatever, visual dyslexia, I keep writing degub spawn and variations on that. But anyway, tilde, up arrow to get your last thing pasted in the chat box. Evidently this was part of Minecraft, or a similar thing was in Minecraft. Okay, now delete the poop. Put in see, and you've saved retyping the rest of that. Okay, tilde, up arrow, enter, tilde, up arrow, enter. See my point? Alright, tilde, up arrow, oops, up arrow. Now he said delete the pigman, and I don't know if there's a simpler, I'm just using backspace. There's probably a simpler way. Computers are not my thing. Alright, this is courtesy of Jackass Man. I don't know how to make this any simpler. Some of the stuff like that Assassin Cow 1251 put up is all letters and numbers, and you know, it's play around with this stuff, see what you like and see what you don't like. I'm just going to do the basics on this, and look for threads in forum about the Lua console. And like I said, I said, look, if good luck with search. Some of you that do a lot of searches will think of a better way to search for that than I did. Okay, let's do Woody. Okay, there's Woody for everybody that wanted a new character. He didn't tell me it'd be twin to me. That's just funny. Yeah, that's why I missed him. He makes me laugh. Alright, now I wrote these down because I knew I'd forget one. And I don't know why I'm backspacing over the W. Okay, Woody Wallace West. Whoops, yes. Okay. So you could just get completely ridiculous with your game if you want to. I'm loving this up arrow thing. Jammy 12 is the first one. It's been, other people have told me. Woody Wallace West. We've got Wilson. Wolfgang. Oops. I already have the W.
Okay, Wolfgang. Windy. Willow, my doll. There you go. You have an army of people abused by Maxwell. They're going to gang up and just beat the dog out of him with massive quantities of gunpowder in their pockets. There are a couple of requests, but I think a bunch of this stuff requires a special... You have to know what the hell they call these things. And we're in totally ground I know nothing about here. I don't know if this will do anything or not. I'm thinking no. Can't find prefab igloo. Pig King. Ah, you can have a Pig King. Well, there you go. I told him that I didn't think I could get a Pig King.
Okay, Jammy 12 wanted the Pig King, so that's cool beans. I've got You know, that was an idea worthy of saying who put it up for me. And I'm not saying any ideas aren't. He has moved the poo aside. What if we put a pig king on a pig king? And I'm not a mind reader, and I don't want to keep coming back into this damn thing. I will tell you. There they go. They move each other aside. Now, as far as I know, they're not interactive yet. I haven't been able to attack one. We could probably blow one up. My gosh, did you see all those comments? We're having trouble here because there's too many of us.
Good man there, Wilson. Or A. Wilson. Yep. Now, evidently they haven't smoothed out the day-night thing. You're in the way, Woody. Ah, screw it. That's the best I can do. Maybe we'll blow all the little bastards up. Oh, I didn't mean to pick it up, you idiots. Damn it. Is there any tool I can make? What the hell? I don't know what the hell's happening here. I'm gonna have to probably do a new game without all these idiot characters.
I want to thank everybody that's commented and helped with the information. You're all wonderful. I really appreciate it. It's one of the things that makes this channel what it is. I don't begin to do all this stuff by myself or find all this information by myself. I really appreciate everybody that comments and adds information to the whole thing. Now, hopefully these damn things haven't taken, the rocks, boulders haven't taken the place of flint. So you can do the old Minecraft thing where you can't build a cube, 50 stories high of dynamite, TNT I guess it was, but you can certainly make a lot. Oh shit, I didn't make the torch. Oh, they killed her, and I don't know where Deerclops got himself off to. Yeah, it went out anyway. I guess it was too far apart. Well, that was a flop. I don't think he gives a you-know-what. Well, he is on fire.
My team merit army! Attack the evil interloper. Kill the king of winter. He should not be here in our summer, vomiting in our crockpot. Get him, my minions.
He was, I think the gunpowder and the pigs had their effect. So now I'm stuck with another Deerclops, aren't I? Somebody asked me how I was going to fight deer clops. Oh, they need him for food. That's what the problem is. I see the problem. Well worth the time. I don't know. This one may get them or kill me. Yeah, they got him. Well, there's enough meat for all you guys now. So there you have it. I'm going to hang it up for... now, I'm not saying I won't do more of these. It's, you know, it's fun. It's entertaining. Like I said, there's a bunch of you that are so far beyond me in this that, you know, we're not even on the same planet on it. And I appreciate all your information and help with these videos. And there's a bunch of you that didn't know this was in the game. So it's in version history. I'm thinking, I don't know if it was the last update or winter. I don't feel like looking up another thing, to tell you the truth. But go to Wiki, go to, actually, yeah, Wiki Lua Console, I think. And it'll tell you, or go to version history and look for it there. It's just a one little line note. So anyway, Gamers Forever 117 just sent me a note on the walrus hat, and I figure, well, the walrus, gee gracious, this is what happens when you put lots of sticks, carrots, and berries in your game. Now on this one I did say lots of, so I give it, you know, that's cool. But when more, it puts reeds in stone, that's a bit much. Okay. Actually, I think I ran across this. I've heard this before. It sounds very familiar. Okay, there's the Tam O'Shanter. It's walrus hat. So you can spawn you some walrus hats, some Tams. So there you go. The Tam is a walrus hat. Actually, that's one of the most that is, I think, the most powerful sanity item in game. And again, that was Gamers Forever 117. I really appreciate that. It's definitely a worthwhile addition. What he's doing is he's looking around in the game code, and I'll put that, it's in your computer files. He's actually digging in the game code files that are in your computer. I think in your computer. But anyway, and you're just, it's kind of a hit and miss thing down there. So, like I said, a bunch of people will be doing that. So there'll be, I'm sure there'll be guides and lists available. Let's see what I do, walrus. What happens if we do walrus? This is what I meant. I keep, with my memory, this is not the best thing for me to be trying to do. There you go. It's McTusk. Yeah, he's active. Or, yeah, he sure is hell active. Get off me, you fat bastard. Uh-oh. Dead Wilson. Run, Wilson. Don't spawn anything that kills you. Now, I don't know what wee tusk is. Eat the eyeball, Wilson. It'll make it summer. All right, Wilson and I say goodbye. I've got a bunch of Willow footage to put up, and as I have time, I want to clear Wilson's stuff out of my file. He'll probably go on a sideline. Wilson's pretty much hunting rabbits in the winter with boomerangs and breaking ice with an axe and fishing. He got just totally screwed on his world. So the Willow thing's going great though, and I will not be doing any of this stuff in my regular games. So, and all I can say on that in people's games is either you trust them to do square videos if that's what you're looking for, and if you're looking for silliness, I think it's great. And actually, between starving on your 30th day and actually getting to continue your game, shit, put the stuff in that you need. I don't know what to tell you. Or if you're in a game without beefalo, it's up to you. If you put some beefalo in it, go ahead and play. It's your game. Like I said, in Civilization, when I did this, there was a tendency to use it as a crutch, and it wasn't fun because there was no challenge left. But, you know, that's up to you when you hit that point. So anyway, thank you all for joining me on the ride. It's been a really weird one. I'm sorry I didn't know all this from the start, but I don't know how the hell I would have. So, and I'll see y'all down the road, and it'll hopefully the next video will be Willow's continued journey through a regular world with 50 Days of Summer. Y'all take care of yourselves. Bye. Oh, and we did go over 800 subscriptions, but I haven't figured out what I want to do about that. If you have any more questions for a Q&A, put them in this. I don't think there were a lot of questions, but maybe you're not. You know, updates are a bad time for celebrations because everybody's doing the update stuff. You know, I don't want to tear anybody away from watching update videos or playing with this little console stuff. So, but anyway, y'all take care of yourselves, and we'll see you. Bye.